This spring-summer 2025, accessories are no longer just finishing touches. They're the stars of the outfit. For elegant women over 60, the right bag, scarf, or earring can transform a simple look into something truly extraordinary. These carefully chosen accents don't just elevate your outfit, they spark curiosity. Friends and strangers alike will be wondering, how does she always look so effortlessly chic? The secret? It's all in these timeless accessory updates that make every ensemble look refined, modern, and uniquely you. 1. Oversized, structured totes with a twist of beige. Spring and summer call for freedom, but that doesn't mean we leave behind sophistication. This season, oversized structured totes are proving that elegance and practicality can walk hand in hand. Unlike the floppy beach bags of past summers, these totes are architectural in design. Think sharp silhouettes, boxy shapes, and clean finishes in supple leather or coated canvas. I once believed a small crossbody was the pinnacle of city chic, but after buying a vanilla beige tote from a tucked-away Parisian boutique, I realized how effortlessly it elevated my entire wardrobe. Whether it's carrying your market finds, a summer novel, or just sunglasses and a silk scarf, this bag remains structured and beautiful. Opt for tones like soft sand, creamy caramel, or even pale clay, neutral enough to pair with everything, but rich enough to look refined. Pair it with wide-legged linen trousers or a crisp shirt dress, and you'll radiate understated wealth wherever you go. 2. Silk scarves, but worn unexpectedly. Scarves are having a renaissance this spring-summer, and it's all about reinventing how we wear them. Gone are the days of predictable neckties or looping them around handbag handles. This season, the scarf becomes a statement piece in its own right, styled in creative, artistic ways. I've worn mine as a belt over a white linen blazer, wrapped one through a messy summer bun, and even tied it across the top of a straw hat. My favorite is a blush pink and bronze floral scarf that I wore knotted loosely around my wrist with a crisp beige dress. Every detail looked intentional and elegant. Look for rich prints and florals, watercolor blends, or vintage botanical illustrations, and treat the scarf as the centerpiece of your look, not an accessory. It's a luxurious, low-cost way to breathe life into simple summer outfits while showcasing your personality with a pop of intelligent flair. Sculptural earrings that command attention. There's something truly magical about statement earrings in the warmer months, when your neck and shoulders are bare and the light dances beautifully across sculptural metal. For spring-summer 2025, bold earrings are the most artful accessory of the season. The designs are more creative than ever. Twisted gold loops, abstract petal forms, resin orbs suspended like floating art. I wore a pair of matte gold asymmetrical earrings to a contemporary art gallery in Paris last June, and the compliments never stopped. These pieces draw the eye upward, light up your features, and add a splash of individuality even to the simplest outfit. Whether paired with a linen shirt, a silk camisole, or even just a wide-brim hat and sunglasses, they add depth and interest without overwhelming. Choose finishes that reflect light softly, brushed gold, rose bronze, smoky resin, and make sure they move with you. It's not just jewelry, it's wearable sculpture. 4th statement, belts. That cinch and shine warm weather dressing doesn't mean shapeless silhouettes, and this season's belts are all about bringing form back with flair. Statement belts are the unsung heroes of spring-summer 2025, and their impact is powerful. Think thick leather in saddle brown or white, oversized buckles, gold hardware, basket weave textures, and contrast stitching. I slipped a dark cocoa leather belt over a flowing ivory shirt dress last summer and couldn't believe the transformation. Suddenly, the look was tailored, intentional, and chic. Belts now act as both accessory and structure. They cinch flowy fabrics, ground ethereal dresses, and give balance to oversized blazers or shirt jackets. Go bold with your belt. Don't hide it. Use it to play with proportions or to break up a monochrome look. And in a season where breezy can often border on careless, a belt brings focus, elegance, and old-school sophistication with just one polished loop. 5. Elegant sunglasses with vintage frames. No spring-summer wardrobe is complete without the perfect pair of sunglasses, and this year's trend leans heavily into vintage elegance. Inspired by the golden age of cinema, frames are dramatic but soft. Oval lenses, refined cat eyes, oversized tortoiseshells with warm undertones. I found a pair of soft amber frames with gradient lenses at a boutique near Saint-Germain, and they completely transformed a casual white sundress into something worthy of the Riviera. This season, sunglasses aren't just for sun protection, they're your final flourish. Look for tones that flatter your complexion: champagne beige, soft brown, rose gold. Match them with a wide-brimmed straw hat, a linen caftan, or a white blazer for that glamorous jet-set vibe. The goal isn't to hide, it's to express effortless elegance through silhouette and style. When you find the right pair, they'll feel like a signature. 6. The return of brooches, and how to wear them now. What once felt reserved for royalty or vintage collectors is now one of the freshest accessories of spring-summer 2025. Brooches are back, reborn, and beautifully reimagined. But this time, they're not pinned stiffly to lapels. I recently wore a pearl-embellished floral brooch fastened to the belt of a flowy trench, and it became the centerpiece of the outfit. This season, you'll find brooches styled on sun hats, attached to clutch bags, clustered across the neckline of a summer blouse, or even decorating a straw basket bag. The trick is to choose designs that reflect your personality. Think ceramic florals, natural stones, soft metallic blooms, or even vintage finds with heirloom flair. They bring depth, storytelling, and individuality to your outfit. For a modern look, don't wear just one. Experiment with asymmetrical placement or groupings. They're tiny works of art that speak volumes, even in the lightest summer fabrics. 7. Lightweight gloves for breezy days. While gloves may seem like a cool weather classic, spring-summer 2025 is giving them a surprisingly chic update. Think breathable, elegant, and just a little nostalgic. I wore a pair of beige crocheted gloves with a pale blue trench while strolling along the Seine last June, and felt instantly transported to a more graceful era. These aren't meant for warmth, but for style, perfect for open-air luncheons, weddings, or visits to historic gardens. The best styles are made of delicate cotton, silk, or lace, materials that feel like a whisper against the skin. Soft pastel tones like pearl, dove gray, dusty rose, or ecru work beautifully with linen or eyelet dresses. Pair them with three-quarter sleeves or sleeveless silhouettes so they don't go unnoticed. Gloves this season aren't about modesty. They're about intentional, vintage-inspired elegance that feels personal, rare, and quietly powerful. Accessories for spring-summer 2025 are not just fashionable. They're personal, intelligent, and quietly powerful. They allow you to express your taste, confidence, and individuality without ever saying a word. For women over 60, they are a subtle declaration of elegance that whispers instead of shouts. A structured tote in soft beige says, "You know what refinement looks like." A sculptural earring or a delicately placed brooch reveals your eye for art and detail. Even something as unexpected as a pair of crochet gloves or a silk scarf worn as a belt can completely change how others perceive your style and how you feel in your own skin. There's something almost magical about watching people glance your way, clearly thinking, how does she always look so put together? And the beauty of it? These secrets aren't out of reach. They're not about spending excessively or chasing trends that don't suit you. They're about choosing accessories that reflect your maturity, your sophistication, and your quiet confidence. It's about finding beauty in restraint, in detail, and in things that feel uniquely yours. A vintage-inspired pair of sunglasses, a statement belt, or even a soft, timeless scarf can turn even the most minimalist outfit into something special. The real secret isn't the accessory itself. It's how you wear it, with intention, with grace, and always with the quiet assurance that you know exactly what works for you. This season, let your accessories tell your story, one elegant, unforgettable piece at a time.